What's up, Assassins? It's Dark Strider, and builds are back, baby. We're doing some builds. So I decided to start off with some bloodletting here, and as you can see, it uses some katana, it uses some of the kusigari, and it's just pretty powerful. I pretty much one or two shot all the enemies with this build here, and it just has a couple of surprises, a couple of different things that go on, and I'm going to show you guys how to build it. I'm really having fun with it. I kind of feel like it could be better, possibly with other gear that may be coming out, but for now I decided that I was going to do this with gear that is already available in the base game. You know, nothing outside like the, packs, the pre-order packs or anything like that. But yeah, I may break that rule. It all depends. We'll see what happens. We do know that the pre-order pack and a lot of the, I believe, first 3 gear packs are actually available. And you could do them now. So I'll show you what I've got so far, and then we'll see what happens with like the build itself. So I'm starting off like this. So I start off with the Blood Shade. Affliction buildup is not lost over time. I added 600% affliction buildup when hitting vulnerable enemies. They get vulnerable. Next I have this over here, the Kusigurama or whatever, I'm sorry. Trigger bleed on entanglement. 25% damage from bleed on affected enemies is what I added to it. So as the bleed happens, we're going to see them afflicted, and it's basically going to help them bleed out. Next up, I have the legendary Onimusha headband. Volt over enemies while sprinting. I added another 24% damage while hitting vulnerable enemies. That way, they, are taking way more damage than they should. I'm testing a couple of other things as far as like stacks go. So I have the No Master Stroke costume. Spread affliction buildup on afflicted enemy kill, and I added the 600% affliction buildup again. I want to see if this stacks, or if it's going to be like Odyssey where it doesn't stack. I'll keep testing it out and stuff like that, but so far I'm pretty happy with this build. This is doing like a lot of damage. Now as far as the trinket, I have the Soaring Tatsu. Plus 1% armor piercing per mastery point in Tanto, and I added the 2% critical damage per mastery point in Katana. I may change that to the sickle and chain weapon actually, because I seem to be enjoying that a lot more than I should. I may even make that a main weapon and kind of use the Katana as an alt, or even see if there's another weapon that I could use and just add the Katana's ability to that. But as I'm playing through it, like I say, it does a lot of damage, and you'll see.
This is no place.
Now, the sprinting triggers automatically when you run towards the enemy. You sprint towards them, and you're able to just jump over them. As you do that, you're able to like actually hit them in the back. They get like a little poke and whatnot, and then you could just go and keep attacking these guys and whatnot. Now, again, these, with everything that I have on here, especially with the sickle and chain, it does like some massive damage. So I'm pretty impressed with the way it does it. Like I said, I could one or two shot these guys, and then the abilities that they have there are pretty wild as well. So there you go. They don't even get to bleed out. I decided I was going to try that on other enemies as well. I wanted to see how quick the bleeding effect happens with stronger enemies like this. I didn't give them a chance though. So I decided that I was going to do something else in order to get that to happen. What I decided was I was going to go to a fortress. I was going to let this dude be a good boy and kind of ring that bell. And that way it would bring guardians and some stronger enemies, and hopefully we'd be able to do some serious damage. So here I am just opening this door, trying to allow all kinds of enemies in and whatnot. And this really does shine even when you're attacking multiple enemies at a time. You know, like it does a sweep, especially with the sickle and chain. And again, I may move a couple of things around, but you know, like I'm loving it so far. Like I said, it's pretty OP, if I'm being honest, and I kind of like that. I'm gonna try it at the tournament tomorrow when the weekly comes out. So hopefully we get something going like that. And I'm also going to try a poison build with this, because I really do feel like these afflictions will be doing a lot of damage. You know, you get afflicted and pretty much you're dead before the affliction really takes effect. I know in some of the other things, especially when you're going for the trophy or achievement that asks you to go and hit them with the bleeding stance or the blood out, and then hit them with the other thing, the daze, I believe it is. You daze them. You know, like you pretty much have to be quick. And in this scenario, I don't think you're going to be able to do them both, especially with the engravings. But I did notice that there are some engravings that are missing, so I'm going to be working to get whatever other engravings. Maybe I'll have a list of how you get all the engravings and whatnot. You know, again, these guys, these guardians are supposed to be powerhouses. Look at that, I took them out in one shot. Not even an assassination. That's kind of wild. And right now I'm just like trying to toy with them because I want to see you know, like what the limits of this is. But you end up doing a lot of damage. I mean, look at this. This is phenomenal. I'm really enjoying it. And again, I'm going to try this with like a poison build. I'm going to try a couple other builds. I want to try a 2 build as well. Anyway, that's the build. That's the mass destruction that it does. I'm going to try one with Yasuke as well, because he does have some bloodletting items and engravings that could be added to him. So I'm going to try that as well. But anyway, looking at this build, I want to talk to the community. Like, what do you guys think? Have you guys tried anything? What builds have you been assembling? I'll take a look at your build, and you know, if it's really cool and whatnot, I'll even post it. I'll put it up as a video, and of course give you a shout out, let people know exactly who did it, and you know, what you did with it. You know, if I make any alterations or if the community makes any alterations, I'll show that as well. So again, feel free to look this over. Feel free to criticize it. You know, give me some constructive criticism if you see any flaws, if you want anything, or you want me to try anything, in fact, or you think that something may work a little bit better, by all means. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Ya Yi!